Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the weekly tarot forecast for Leo for the week beginning May the 22nd, 2017. How are you doing, Leo? You had a good weekend? I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been sending me messages, all the emails I'm getting. If I haven't replied, I will reply. I'm just absolutely stowed off. It's like I say, it's so overwhelming and very humbling as well. But thank you, and thank you for letting me know how they help as well, because that is the idea for these, and it's really nice to know that they are. So, like I say, I'm deeply grateful for you watching these videos. Okay, so right, I'm going to get straight on because I'm so busy. My weekend's been taken up with work, and I'm like, I don't know. It's fantastic though. I'm not complaining, but I need to stop waffling and just get on. So, Leo, this week, what I do is I initially pull a few cards and get the feel of what is going on, and then I carry on pulling. So this actually sort of lets us know what happens towards the end of the week. But I really feel the beginning of the week, your energy is pretty low. I feel you're feeling pretty down. I don't know if some of you could, like, just the feeling where I could just run away if I could. It's like there seems to be a feeling of, I don't want to say depression here. I don't want to say that, because depression is actually a chemical imbalance within our brain. This is not a chemical imbalance. This is because of situations, okay? I feel that there's feeling of betrayal. I feel that there's like being low energetically. I feel that there's just basically, it's like, it's not being in a good place. This is where I feel you are. And I feel that this is to do with a decision that you need to make, that you keep putting off. When we go against our soul, or when we try to convince our head of something that our soul knows is untrue or a lie, we feel this discord. We don't flow. We don't feel happiness, and it's like, why? And it's like, why? Because you are putting off what is inevitable, and I feel this decision, you may be putting off this decision because you are fearing change in some way, and there's a feeling here of, like I say, I mentioned betrayal before, and there's a real trust issue around this as well. And I don't think this is new. I feel that this is something that has been there for some time, and I feel, like I say, there's this, sort of not wanting to break away or not wanting to make this decision. Now, what I'm getting here when I'm looking, I'm getting projections, okay? Now, projections, what I'm feeling here with this card is, it's like a lot of times in life, we can project on who we think another person is, okay? Or they can project on who they think we are. And what we try and do, or what they try and do, is try and step into that role. And they try and play that, to keep us happy, or we try and play that to keep them happy. But what we are doing, we are not our true selves then. So if you are constantly trying to be somebody that you're not, or to make somebody that they're not, you are always going to get let down, okay? You are always going to feel like you're failing because you cannot be somebody that you're not, or they are always going to feel that they're failing because they cannot be somebody who you want them to be. And this is where I feel this decision is to be made, So you need to find your strength with this. You cannot mold somebody, and you cannot be molded neither. Sometimes things fit, sometimes they don't, and you can't put a square peg in a round hole, you can't. It's just not going to work. And this is what I feel is coming in this week for you, Leo, and it's like, I don't know, I'm getting here like being torn. I feel like there could be two people around you, and this is what it is. Somebody might be what you want, and somebody might be what you have. And this is sort of, do you know what I mean? You don't want to let go of either. So you have one foot in one foot in the other. But this can it work? I'm sure I mentioned this. Did I mention this last week? I don't know. But yeah, so you're sort of standing in the middle, and it's like I say, you could be calling the shots here as well. But it's like, you can't carry on the way things are. This is what they're saying. something needs to end. You need to be decisive, and you need to either cut something out here. This is what is called for here, Leo, because this is the only way that things are going to start moving again, and you can actually start seeing into the future, you know, seeing where you're going, feeling good about yourself as well, because this whole scenario is not making you feel good. Like I say, you're feeling pain rather than happiness, and I really feel that it's taken its toll on your energy as well, you know. So this indecision is actually, you know, it's sort of zapping your energy as well, you know. And the only way you can get this back is to actually bite the bullet and make this decision, you know, make a final decision. I don't know, they said they're third and final. Why third and final? If that resonates with anyone, can you please let me know, because they said they're third and final decision. So I don't know if this is something that has been to and fro for quite some time as well, you know. But there's an element here of, I feel, where you are, there's a security here, there's a security, and this is what I feel that there may be a fear of actually breaking away from, okay? But, you know, it's a false sense of security. That's what I want to say here. Now, like I say, they're showing me this, you know, there is, in order for you to get this balance, in order for you to find the happiness that you want, you need to leave something behind. And this is, again, where I feel this decision is here, you know, for you to look to the future, for you to know where you're going, for you to have this, like, this feeling of abundance, that you have everything that you need. A decision must be made, you know, and changes must be made here, Leo, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And this is like the universe is saying to you, now you've got to do it, you know. This can't go on. It's like I say, it's wearing you out. Like I say, there may be an element of fear here around this, you know, and there may be an element of sacrifice as well, because I do feel that you may have to sacrifice something. But I feel here, this is, you know, whatever it is you are hanging on to, it's, I don't know, it's futile here. And they're saying you kind of keep burying your head in the sand. This is it. This is what is causing you to feel down and feel, you know, energetically low here, you know. I do feel there's an element of nostalgia here and looking through rose-tinted glasses, you know, maybe at the past or whatever. But they're saying here, you know, something has come to a conclusion. It's over. The success is when you get over that hurdle, you know, and actually leave this behind, you know. So this is it. There's decisions to be made. This could be around relationships, you know, and what they're saying is, I feel like you are going against your gut. I feel like you are going against what the universe is saying. I feel that you could even be going against what other people are saying to you, and then sitting saying, well, why am I not happy? And it's like, because you're not taking the action that you know that you should do, you know. So like I say, in order to overcome this, there's a big decision to be made, Leo. I feel some of you as well, there could be new work coming for you, like a new work offer. This could be something out of the blue that is presented, you know, and I feel that this is like, again, it's giving you a push to say, look, come on, things can get better, you know, things will get better. We're trying to push you forward so that you know you have security in the future, you know, and this is why we are giving you this opposition. But this opportunity, okay, or offering you this position, but opposition, this is, right, okay, this is really interesting. It's like, I feel with this, I feel you are seeing things that aren't there, and then not seeing things that are there. So it's like you've got it all mixed up, you know. Open your eyes and see clearly. This is what is needed, Leo, you know, because it's like, this is, you've got it back to front, you know, you've got it back to front here, you know, a lot of illusions here. This is it. See through the illusions. Tell the truth, not just to yourself, but to other people as well, you know. And this is where you will start to actually release and start to feel better as well, because, you know, you're coming to an end of a cycle, and it doesn't matter how hard you're trying to cling, Leo, it is inevitable, this, you know. So the best thing to do is free yourself, you know, rather than wait for the universe to do it. Get clear on where you want to go, and you take control of your reins and your life. What I want to say to you here is, don't worry about security. There's a lot of security there. I feel there's money coming to you as well. So I don't know if money has been a worry or an issue, but I feel there's a sharing around money as well, you know. So don't let that be a worry for you. I just feel it needs to be talked about, and it can get sorted, you know. So like I say, there's hard work to come, but it's actually hard work sort of being and feeling this way that you are already, you know. And then I've turned the cards over, and there you go, you know, the Five of Swords. It's not worth fighting anymore, you know. It's time to draw a line under something. There's a lot of people getting hurt. If we have a look, you know, like I say, I think there could be 3 people around this as well. But there's a lot of people getting hurt, and this is a battle that is never going to be won. There's no winners, there's no losers. So it's time to just cut your losses and run, you know, okay, and then you will feel better. So like I say, this week is I think it's a make your mind up time this week for you, Leo. You know, I know you don't want to say it, you know, and you've got all these projections in your head, but please tell the truth to yourself and see the truth as well, you know. See what's really there and what's not really there as well. And I think that is when you will, you know, your world will not fall apart. That's what they've just said. Don't worry, your world will not fall apart. It will actually start to come together. Okay, so I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what we have for you this week, Leo. Sorry about that. You know, I don't like it. I like it when they're all happy ones, but you know, in life, it's not always about that, is it? But everything always works for us. Okay, so I'm gonna see what we've got for Leo. Right. Your love light, we have inspiration, okay? Your love, light, and wisdom touch the hearts and minds of many. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing will result, okay? So this is it. But the thing is, how can you help somebody else unless you're helping yourself? So this is it. When we help others, you know, this is when we help ourselves as well. So I really feel that there's somebody who could come to you this week who may possibly have a similar situation. Think about the advice that you would give to them, okay? So think about, if you were telling somebody about your situation, what would you say about it? And I think that is when you will get your answers. I think you're just too stuck in it at the moment, you know, to actually see that for yourself, Leo. So I hope that made sense to you. Please let me know if it did in the comments, or email me or anything like that. If anybody would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my Facebook or via my website. The links are below. And please subscribe to this channel as well. I'm going to be doing some live readings. I think it's going to be June now. I'm desperately trying to sort time out. You know, it's just, you know, it's unbelievable the amount of, I'm being spread really, really thinly. But I'm going to try and sort time. I'm going to be doing it at least once a week, where I'm going to be pulling cards for you, you know, doing live readings, and also answering any questions that you have on spirituality or anything like that, anything at all, really. You know, I'm there to help. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and please let me know if it resonated. Have a fabulous week, Leo. You can do this. You know, you're strong enough to do this. Okay, Sat Nam.